Here is my lathe stand that I have my Delta Mini-Lathe on. I believe it's a LA 200, something like that, the lathe is. This is an old one. I've had it about 10 years. But I wanted to show the stand. You can see the legs are, I got 4 cinder blocks stacked up there. And you might do 4, you might do 3, depending on how tall someone is. You can vary the height by how many 2x4s you put there. And down here I have 2x6 legs. So you can, if I'm pretty tall, I'm 6'5", so some folks might want 3 cinder blocks and then a couple of more 2x4s to hit it just right. But what you're going for, according to all the wood turners, is the center line of your axis being at your elbow height as you stand to work. So that 4 works just right for me. You can see that I've used angle iron here for these tracks. I don't know what to call them. It's pretty thick stuff, 3/8 maybe thick. It's really heavy. And it looks like it's about 2 on the top by 3 or something. And then I have these bolts are all threads that go all the way through all the cinder block. And then there's another nut down under there somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. And that gives this structure, pulls this all tight. Well, I say those are all threads. Actually, it's these right here. These just go through to this board and hold all this on. So the all threads are actually these that go the length of the board. But this thing is, I'm shaking it pretty hard here. It is solid as a rock. It weighs over 200 pounds because this angle iron is so thick and heavy. And you just drill some holes in it at the appropriate spots to bolt down your lathe to this thing. Mine is long like that because this Mini-Lathe has an extension bed, and this is made to accommodate it if I want to. Before I moved and got a new shop, I actually had my little bitty tag set up right here so that I actually had 2 lathes at this station, and that actually was a really great setup. I just have been lazy since getting in my new shop, fixing that. And I haven't showed this cross brace. If you don't put this in, it's not near as stout and stable, but I just cut it at an angle to fit there, real ugly and sloppy, but used any old bracket I could find that might hold that 2x4 there. It's not actually attached to the cinder block, it's just wedged and then screwed on here and here. Then when you come up here, got another just lightweight piece of angle that has all the the holes already drilled in it. And actually where that comes in, it's bolted up here to the exact same bolt as my lathe. So this one bolt goes through this iron, and of course that iron's screwed onto that board. And so, like I said, this thing, you can't do much moving of it. It is solid as can be. With the lathe on it, it's pushing 300 pounds pretty hard, and so it's nice and solid. Look at that nice mess of briar dust there. I need to adjust my dust collector to do a better job, but there you have it. About $30 worth of materials, and the most expensive thing is getting this steel at a shop. In fact, you might ask, the shop that I bought my steel from cut it for me to these 2 lengths and even drilled the holes for me. I had my dimensions all figured out, so they cut and drilled it, and I think all told I only have $20 in the steel maybe, and then another 10 and a couple of 2x4s and cinder blocks and nuts and bolts. There you have it.